even we have seen what is HTML body tag, right? So body tag is used for defining web page content. What this body tag includes is like hyperlinks, images, tables. Now, what do you want to display? The content of the web page. The content of the web page is defined in which tag? Body tag. Okay. The content of the web page is defined inside the body tag. It includes hyperlinks, images, tables, text, everything you write inside what? Body tag. Okay. Yes. So every tag is having some attributes, and that attributes will define some extra functionality of what? Tag. That extra functionality of tag is defined by using what? Attributes. If you see the attributes of this body tag, you find some attributes like a link and background, BG color, link, okay, text, and v link. Now all these are the attributes of which one? Tag. As I know what is attributes? Attributes will define some extra functionality of what? Tag, which are nothing but properties, okay, which are nothing but properties of a tag. So that is defined by using which one? Attributes, right? Yes. Then within the body, you can display the text. You can display the text. You can display the text. You can display the tables. You can display the images. You can display so many things within what? Body, right? Next, we'll talk about what you call it as formatting tag. Formatting tags. Let us talk about formatting tags. But I think we'll try to see some examples using body as well as what? Formatting tags. Now formatting tags are used for formatting which one? Web page. Formatting the web page, formatting the web page or web page content. Formatting the web page or formatting the web page content. For that, you are using which tags? Formatting tags. Now within this, first we'll see header tags. First we'll see which tags here? Header tags. Header tags. Okay. So header tags are used to define headings. Header tags are used to define what? Headings. Headings. So any web page you develop it, you try to define the headings. Headings means, for example, any website you take, any website, any website. For example, any website you take, okay. For example, about is there application for what? Python. What is this here? Heading. What is this here? Heading. And this is also what here? Heading. And this is also what here? Heading. All these are which one? Headings. Applications of Python is heading. Web and internet development is a heading. Okay. And scientific and numeric is what again? Heading. Education is heading. Desktop GUI is what? Heading. Software development is also heading. All these are what? Headings. But how you define these headings? You define the headings by using which tag? Heading tags. You define the headings by using which tag here? Heading tags. Headed tags. Now can you see the headings? Can you see the headings like H1? Can you see the headings like H1? Yes. So these headings, yeah, just here. So heading tags, header tags are heading tags. Header tags are used to define the headings. Now HTML provides okay 6 types of six types of heading tags. Six types of which one? Heading tags. So that is H1. Okay, see, HTML is a case sensitive language. Okay, HTML is a case insensitive language. It uppercase and lowercase both will be treated as what? Same. So every tag is having a beginning and what is a ending. So this is called as heading one. This is called as heading one, and there is a H2. H2. This is, see, what is the difference between heading one and heading two is the difference in what? Size. The difference in what here? Size. And this is called as what here? Heading two. So there is a heading one and there is a heading two and there is H3. Heading three, there is a heading 3 slash H3. This is called as heading 3 here. Heading 3. There is one more heading which is called as H4, which is called as heading 4. This is called as heading 4. So heading 4. This is a heading 4. And there is a tag called H5. And this represents what here? Heading 5. So total, how many headings are provided? 6. Now this is heading 5 and this is a heading 6. Heading 5 and this is a heading 6. Okay? Yes. These are used for representing predefined headings. And each heading is having its own what is that? Size. Is a predefined size because it doesn't changes. For example, all the pages should have the same heading. Same heading means the heading size and font, everything should be what? Same. It should be unique. So that's the reason the HTML provide what? Some predefined header tags, which represent the same heading when you see any web page. The size and the font doesn't changes from one page to what? Another page. Everything will be what? Same. So each heading is having its own font size and font name. Is having his own font size and what? Font name, right? So each heading is having its own font size and font name. So that is called as which tag here? Header tag. Header tag. That is called as a header tag. Because what I said is we need to do one. Whatever I said, I'll try to do it, right? So I said we need to do one project in HTML, JavaScript and all the things. So for that you should know all these things. Okay. First you are learning front end and then you'll be learning which one? Back end. So the back end is what here? Design. The back end is what now? Design. And the front end is HTML, okay, which is for user interface. JavaScript for doing some validations, okay. And you may use a bootstrap as well as CSS for beautifying the web page. And you'll be using a jQuery, which is JavaScript library. Okay, jQuery, which is a JavaScript library, and even you're learning which one? Bootstrap. So once we complete this, we'll move to backend, which is Django. Okay, yes. Let us see this one with the example. Let us see with the example here. So I'll try to give some exercises, but later, okay, so that you can practice it. Okay, yes. So where I'm writing, actually, I'm writing everything in what? Notepad. I said, I'll try to tell you how to develop it using Sublime and other HTML editors. Better we'll try to install VS Code and we'll start practicing it, right? Okay, but now, not today. Maybe tomorrow we'll see that how to install the VS Code and start working with the VS Code, right? Yes. So okay, now first one is, what is the first tag here? Doc type. Is it this is a comment or not? Yes. Doc type is what here? HTML, and I can use which version of HTML I am using it. And the next one is what? HTML. And next one is what? Header. Next one is what? Title. I'm writing a title. So this is an example of header tags. Example of which one? Header tags. Example of header tags. And I close the title, and even I close which one? Header. Example of header tags. I close the title as well as what? Head. Yes. The next one is body. Okay, next one is body, and I can define the background color. I can define the background color of the web page by using which one? BG color. But these colors are represented in different formats. We'll talk about that. But I'm just giving the color as what? Cyan, something like that. Then after that, I'm using the headers like header 1. Now this is header 1. Okay. Now Django with Django with REST API. Now this is the header 1. Now I'm saying H2O equal to, again, I'm writing the same thing so that you can find difference between header 1 and what? Header 2, header 3, header 4, header 5, header 6. Now I'm trying to write this as header 3. And this is a header 4, and this is a header 4. Okay, so there is a beginning and there is the end of the tag. Header 5, and this is also header 5. Header 5, and this is also header 5. And I close the body, and even I close which one? HTML. HTML, right? Now there is a H6 and this is a H6. Header 6. So how many headings are there here? 6 headings are there. 6 headings are there. How many headings are there? 6 headings. So header test dot HTML. Okay, now you can just open this in the browser. Open with Google Chrome. Now can you see Django with the REST API, Django with the REST API, Django with the REST API, Django with the REST API and REST API, and one more is, yes, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, and this is heading 6. Can I write heading 7? Is it heading 7 is there or not there? Not there. Okay, I'm saying Django. I'm saying Django with REST API. Now this is heading. I'm writing heading 7. But is heading 7 is exist or not exist? Not exist. Heading 7 is exist or not exist? Not exist. If it is not exist, is it displayed as a plain text or not? Yes. Is it any format is applied? No. There's no format is applied. It is displayed as what here? Plain text. But is it given any error saying that header 7 is not there? No. It is not displayed any error saying that header 7 is not exists. It is displayed only as which text here? Plain text. But it doesn't gives any error. It doesn't gives any error, right? Yes. I just remove that. Yes. This is defining the headings. This is defining what here? Headings. This is defining the headings, and even I'll try to put the output also, so that you'll be knowing how exactly it is done, right? So it is in the browser, right? And the second one is formatting. Now in the formatting, what is the first one? Header tags. So total how many header tags are there? 6 header tags are there. How many header tags are there? 6. Okay. So that is from H1 to H6. The next one is right. Next one is alignment. So when you're talking about alignment, now there is a tag called these are alignment tags. Alignment. So there is a alignment tags. Alignment tags. So within web page, within web page, within web page, yeah, you can use any number of times. You can have any number of headings, right? Yes, Aditya. You can use this header tags any number of times. Any number of times you can use it. There's no restriction like you have to use only one time. You have to use only one time. No, any number of times you can use it. For example, so I'm using HTML. Okay, head. I'm writing one more example. Otherwise, so example of. Yeah, we'll see that. Venkadasai will see that. Don't worry. Example of which tag here? Header tags. Example of header tags. So this is a title, and I just change this header, and then what is this here? Body, and I just give the color of it. Okay, I just given color, and I said H1. So full stack web development using what? Python. Full stack web development using Python. Then after that I'm saying H2. Okay, H2, and here I'm writing there is a Python, and H2 I'm writing a Python, and again in H2 I'm writing which one? Django. Okay, again H2 I'm writing which one? REST API. So how many times I'm repeating it? Okay, how many times I'm repeating it? Number of times. So H2, again I'm saying H2, okay, HTML, okay, H2, HTML, okay. So if I want, I can divide this, okay. If I want, I can divide this. Again I'm saying H1, okay, front end tools. I said front end tools, like this. And this is one more H1 where you are learning HTML, H3 or H2, anything, any heading you take. Okay, that is JavaScript. I'm writing H2 and CSS. I just write H2. I'm writing H2. What is that? Bootstrap. Okay, H2. I'm writing it as a jQuery. So all these are related with the front end, right? Then after that, I'm trying to close which one? Body, and I close HTML. So it means you can use, okay, you can use one tag any number of times. You can put number of headings, right? You can repeat one heading any number of times. There is no restriction like you have to repeat only one time, right? Now you can see full stack web development using Python. You can see Python, Django, REST API. Now these are heading 2s. And front end tools is what again? Heading 1. Like HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap, and one more is what? jQuery. Now this is called as heading 1. This is also what? Heading 1. But these are what here? Heading 2. All these are heading 2. So any number of times you can repeat one header. You can repeat one header any number of times. There is no restriction like you have to repeat only one time. No. Even I'll try to put this also. So you have to see how to develop a website or web application means the inspiration is from existing website. You have to take the inspiration from what existing websites on. Getting on it. So I want to develop a website like this. Now you take that layout and start developing it. You take that layout and start developing it. Okay. Yes. This is the output of it. But even though I'll try to give you some examples for designing it, right? Yes. Now these are headings. So these are headings. Okay. The next one is alignment tags. When you're talking about alignment tags, alignment, what is the default alignment here? Left to right. The flow of text will be from where? Left to right. But you want to align it. Alignments, you have a left alignment, center alignment, and what is that? Right alignment. Left alignment, center alignment, and what? Right alignment. So alignment defines the flow of text. Alignment defines the flow of text, whether you want the text to be flow from left to right or center to left and right or right to what? Left. So within web page content, within web page content is aligned using alignment tags. Using alignment tags. Okay. So HTML provides the following alignment tags. Following alignment tags. The first one is there is a tag called which one? Center. There is a tag called which one? Left. And there is a tag called which one? Right. Now these are called alignment tags. So default flow of text is from from what? Left to right. Default flow of text is from left to right. In order to change alignment, in order to change the flow of text, we use which tags? Alignment tags. We use which tags here? Alignment tags. So that is center, left, and one more is what? Right. For example, yes. If you see the same example itself, where I said example of alignment tags. So HTML is very easy. You don't require to spend more time on this. Okay, it is very easy. Are you able to understand or not? Okay, yes. It is very simple. Now, I want full stack web development. I want full stack web development in the middle. What I'm using the tag called which one? Center. I'm using which tag here? Center tag. Okay, I just write center and I just close. Sorry. I close the body and even I close which one? HTML. Right? If you see this one, can you see full stack web development using Python in the middle of the page or not? Yes. Full stack web development using Python is there in the middle of the page. So why? Because I said alignment is what here? Center. Alignment is center. And again I'm saying, okay, I said here right. This is which alignment? Right alignment. This is right alignment. Okay, by some my name I'll write it. This is which alignment here? Right alignment. This is which alignment? Right alignment. But is it right or center? It is centered only. But where is the right? Because is it closed here? No. Just close this one and then this is which alignment? It should be left or right. It should be left or right. Right means it should be here, right? But where it is displayed? Where it is displayed? Left. It is displayed at which one? Left. It is different. What is the default one? By default, it will display which one? Left. By default, see, if I don't write anything, I don't say right. I don't say right here. I'm just writing the heading. Heading as some H3. What is the heading I put here? H3. Heading is H3. So what is the default alignment here? Left. What is the default alignment here? Left. It means flow of text is from left to right. Flow of text is from left to right. But if you want left to right, I said left to right. But if you want the text to be displayed at which side? Right side. You want text to be displayed at which side? Right side. Then how can I do that? By using, what is this? Can I use it directly right? Can I use it directly right? Yes. Can I use directly right here? I said right. I just open the tag and close the tag and I said right. But when I say right and I try to reload it, but even though it is displayed at the left side or not, yes. It means if you want to change the alignment to the right, you have to use one tag. What tag you have to use? Align tag. You have to use which one? Align tag. You cannot directly use a tag called which one? Right. There is only one alignment tag. Which one it is? Center. There is only one alignment tag. Which one it is? Center. But if you want to change the alignment to the left or right, I have to use which tag? Alignment tag. I have to use which tag? Alignment tag. Getting or not? But by default alignment is what? Left to right. Default alignment is a left to right. So in order to change the alignment to the left or right, in order to change the alignment, yes, just try to remember this. Okay. So you have a center, but how can I align it to the left or right? For that, you have to use which tag? Alignment tag. Okay. To change the alignment, to the left or right, we have to use which tag here? Alignment tag. We have to use which tag here? Alignment tag. And using alignment tag, you can align it either center or left or what? Right. But there is only center tag available. There is only center tag available. There is only center tag available for aligning text in the middle. Aligning the text in what here? Middle. Aligning the text in the middle. You have only which tag here? Center tag. You have only which tag here? Center tag. Only center tag is there. Only center tag is there for aligning in the middle. Aligning in the middle. Only center tag is there. Okay. Yes. I'll try to copy this text. But how can I change the alignment? Yes. Yes. There is a tag. There is a tag. There is a tag. There is a tag. Okay, there is a tag. Yes. Is it this is clear up to this? Is it clear or not? Up to this, is it clear or not? Okay, there is a align tag. There is the align tag. Yes. Align. Yes. So alignment allows you to align either left, right, center, or what is that? Middle, right? But there is only one tag is there. See, I should not write here actually. There is only one alignment tag is there. What is it alignment tag? Center. But you don't have any alignment tag called left and what is that? Right. I should not say there is a tag called left and what is that? Right. But there is only one alignment tag is there. What is that alignment tag? Center. But if I want to do it left to right, then I try to use one tag called which one? Align. Yes. Because you have an individual tag, Vicky Yadav. You have an individual tag called center. You have an individual tag. You have an individual tag called which one? Center. Okay, by using which you can do the center. But you don't have any individual tags called left, right, left and what is that? Right. If you want to do it, you can do it by using another tag. And what is that? Another tag you have is align. What is it? Another tag you have is align, right? Yes. So you have another tag which is called as align. This tag is used. Now this tag is used to align text. To align text in center. Okay, left or what is that? Right. So this is also called as alignment or justification. It is also called alignment, or the same thing you call it as what? Justification. It is called as alignment, or the same thing you call it as which one? Justification. You'll say no, left justification, right justification, center justification, okay, left justification, right justification, center justification, like that. Okay, yes. Justification of content and this both are same, right? Okay, right? Yes. So actually, see, one more thing I want to tell you. This actually align is one attribute. I should not say align is one tag, right? I should not say align is one tag. It is an attribute of which one? Any formatting tag. Any formatting tag you are using it, you do the alignment by using an attribute called which one? Align. I can say align should not be called as here tag. Align should not be called as what here? Tag. Align is called as which one here? Attribute. I can say it is an attribute of which tag? Any formatting tag. Align is an attribute. Now this attribute is used. I can say this attribute is used. This attribute is used to align the text in the center or left or right. This is also called as which one? Justification. For example, what you are saying is, you are writing, just try to understand. For example, you are trying to write one text or paragraph. For example, you are writing one paragraph. You are writing one paragraph by using which tag? P tag. You are writing one paragraph by using which tag? P tag. This is a text. This is a text. This is a text, and I open the P and I close the P. So that is nothing but beginning of the paragraph and what? End of the paragraph. And I try to close the body here. I try to close the body. Now, if I run this, now you have this is a text. And I want this paragraph to be aligned which one? I want this paragraph should be aligned which one? Left or right or what is that? Center. Now here I'm using one attribute. What is the attribute I'm using? Align. Here I'm using an attribute called which one? Align. Paragraph align. What is the default alignment? Left only. So I'm just writing left anyway. Can you see any difference here? No, I cannot see any difference. This is a style. This can be defined as a style also. Paragraph align. I'm trying to say what here? Right. This alignment should be what here? Right. This is a text at which side here? Right side. And if you want this same text to be in the middle, then I'll try to say what here? Center. I'm trying to say what here? Center. And this is in the middle. Okay. So align is an attribute. Align is an attribute of what? Tag. And using this align attribute, I can align the text. Okay. Suppose the same thing if you take paragraph is having one heading. Heading is full stack. Heading is full stack web development. Full stack web. I'm just writing full stack web development. Full stack web development. I just write like this. Full stack web development. This is a paragraph, and I'll try to close the heading. But I try to close the heading. Can you see this heading? Full stack web development. But this heading I try to put in what? Center. But actually heading is having its own characteristics. Is it heading is having its own characteristics or not? Yes. Heading is having its own font size as well as alignment and everything or not? Yes. That I cannot change it. Then what I can do is I can just remove this heading. I can put full stack web development, and I want this full stack web development. I want this full stack web development in the middle. Can you see full stack web development in the middle or not? Yes. In the same way, I'm saying paragraph. Paragraph align. Align equal to what is that? Right. Align equal to right. What I'm saying? I'm just writing my name. By just writing my name, I try to close the paragraph by using P. Can you see? The alignment is what here? Right side. The alignment is which one here? Right side. Alignment is the right side. Now this is in the middle, and this is at which side? Right side. Right side. And after that, anyway, default alignment is what? Left only. Okay, default. Okay, default alignment is what? Left only. Okay, default alignment is a left only. I just write 3 months, and I want to have a line break. I use a BR, which is for line break. Okay. So with I'm saying here project, and I try to close which one? Paragraph. I try to close the paragraph. Now you can see in the web page, you can see the content. This is a center and this is a right, and this both are at which side? Left side. So that is the duration, and one more is what? With the project. In the same line, how you write in, you have to create one table. Vicky Yadav, you have to create one table. In one line, how you write 3 alignments here? In one line, how you write 3 alignments? In one line, how you write 3 alignments? For that, you have to divide your page into tables. Either table, either frame, okay na? But you cannot, in one line, you cannot have all the 3, right? So one line can be either left align, or it can be right align, or it can be what? Center align. Yeah, we'll see that. There is one more tag. There is one more tag here. Yes. Now P tag is there. P. Now P tag. P is another tag, and this tag represents. This tag represents which one? Paragraph. This tag represents which one? Paragraph or plain text. This tag represents what? Paragraph. This tag represents paragraph. Paragraph. And you represent a paragraph with the beginning of the tag. So this is paragraph. This is paragraph, and I try to close it by using slash p. Suppose in the previous example, I try to use here br. Br is nothing but line break. But here, this is the beginning of the paragraph, and this is what? End of the paragraph. If it is beginning of the paragraph and end of the paragraph, now I just load this. But is it displayed in the same line with project is in the same line or in the new line? Same line. But suppose after duration is 3 months, I want to insert one new line. How can I insert one new line? By using line break. How can I insert one new line? By using what? Line break. And that line break is done by using which tag? BR tag. Okay. That line break is done using which tag? BR tag. So this tag represents what? Paragraph. And then there is another tag which I used in this example. What is the tag I use? BR tag. BR tag. Now this tag inserts. This tag insert line break. Line break. This tag inserts what here? Line break. Line break. Okay, or inserts one new line. It's a line break or inserts what? New line. So P tag is there and BR tag is there. Just try to understand this. Okay, just try to understand. Alignment tags, and this is what? Heading tags. How many heading tags are there? 6 heading tags are there. And there is only one alignment tag. What is that alignment tag? Sender. But if you want to do other alignments, you are trying to use which attribute? Align attribute of other tags. You are using alignment attribute of what? Other tags. For aligning left to right, center, and other things. And if you want to write a paragraph by using which tag? P tag. And BR is for inserting line break. If you want to increase the font, for that you are using which tag? Font tag. Font tag. There is a tag called which one? Font tag. Using this tag, this tag represents. This tag is used. This tag is used to change. What is that? Font name, and what is that? Size. Font name and size. Font name and size. If you want to change the font name and size, you are changing the font name and size by using which tag? Font tag. Font tag is it. Yes. So font, and font is having some attributes. What is the attributes of font is? There is a font. There is an attribute called face. Hello. Even I am getting so many calls. Should I leave? Even I'm also very RC. How many calls are there? Should I leave the class? I'll leave the class. If you are leaving, I will leave the class. Then. So there is a tag. What is the tag here? Font tag. And font is having which one? Face. Face is nothing but name of the font. And then it followed by size. And it followed by size. Size of the font. Name of the font. And one more is what? Size of the font. Name of the font and size of the font. This is the beginning of the tag. And between you can write the text. Between you can write which one here? Text. So this is the beginning of the tag and this is what? End of the tag. Even you can define the color also. Even you can define what? Color also, right? But face is nothing but name of the font and size attribute define the size of the font. Somebody is asked how to change this font size. Full stack web development. Full stack web development is there. I want to change the font size. What will I do? I'll write here font. What is this? Font face. And I'm just writing here Arial. And then I'm trying to define the size as a some 14. Size is what here? 14. You can give with the numeric also. Don't worry about that. And then I close this font. This is the font. Beginning of the tag and this is what? End of the tag. Just open the browser and reload it. Can you see full stack web development? Is the size of the font is increased or not? Yes. Can I reduce? Now 12 and this is, sorry. Yes. Save this. 14 is more. What I felt. Yes, 14 this one. What is the maximum size? Saving is not done. What happened here? Font face is Arial and size is 10. Yes. So this is the beginning of the tag and this is what? End of the tag. Yes. So you can change the font size. We'll open again this. Any mistakes are there here? No. Yes. We'll try to open it again. So this is the full stack web development. Can we change the name, right? Arial black. Is it there or not there? Format font. Just take one. Arial black. No, not there. Some font you take. So I just take this font. Yes. So I try to open. Just check whether font is been changing or not. Yes. So full stack web development. This is the name of the font. What is the name of the font? I've given some Cooper, right? Okay. And yes. So this is the beginning and this is what here ending. Algerian. Okay, you practice with that here. Raw Arya, right? Can I? Yes. Now this is size of the font. See, maximum size is that is based on the font. See, format. If you see this font list, right? Every font will have maximum size. Every font will have the maximum size. Every font will have the maximum size here. Some fonts are having maximum size and some fonts doesn't have a maximum size. Okay, some fonts will have the maximum size, but some fonts will not have the maximum size. Just try to define that. For example, I just take this font size is 5. I just write 5 is a font size. I'll just refresh it. Yes. Now you can see full stack web development. Now I've taken the font size as what? 5. If I take font size as a 4, will it reduce little bit size or not? Yes. Font size, I'll try to define it as 8. This is a font size, full stack web dev. Maybe this is a maximum size you have, right? Yes. Can I put a color here? Can I put a color equal to some red? I just take color as a red. You can see full stack web development. Full stack web development. Okay. I can take the font color. Font color. Now you can see full stack web development. So you can also use which one? Color. You can use a size. You can use what? Font name. Yes or no? Okay. Go here. మళ్ళీ నన్ను తెచ్చుకుంటాను. You go. Please go. No. Please go. Go here. बाद में उन्होंने मेरे को गालियां ले लेता, right? Can we use font in header? No, because header is having his own font, right? Header is having his own font. That you cannot change it. That you cannot change it. Yes. So you can change the font by using a tag called font. Okay. Yes. 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 So this is changing the font by using which tag here? Font tag. Font tag is there. And next one is you have other formatting tags. Like there is a tag called B. B tag. B stands for here bold. Yeah. Yes, you can change it. Yeah, we can change the font and color only in paragraph tag. Yes. If you want to change the font and color in the paragraph tag itself, you can go for CSS. You can define one style and you can apply that style to what? Paragraph. You can apply the style to the paragraph. That style consists of font name, font size, font color. Vicky Yadav. Okay, na? You can create one style and then you can apply it. Okay, but we are not talking about CSS related things. We are just talking about HTML things, right? But once we move to the CSS, we'll talk about what is the need of CSS and other things, right? Okay. So there is a tag. What is the tag you have? B. So B is nothing but bold tag. So this tag represents what is that? Bold. This tag represents what here? Bold. It is just like, see, this is Word document. Can you see this is a Word document or not? Yes. In Word document, you have so many alignments like left alignment, center alignment. Which one? Right alignment. Can I do web page creation using MS Word? Can I create a web page using MS Word? Yes, I can create it. What I can do is I can just go to file, save as. I can select save as, and in this you have a different formats, right? Now you can save as which page? Web page. Then automatically, is it your document converts into what? HTML. Your document converts into what? HTML, right? But is it required to learn HTML then? Is it required to learn HTML then? because I'm designing everything in MS Word. I insert image, I do so many things, right? In MS Word. In MS Word, I'll do so many things. And then I'll save it as a web page, right? Then it is saved. It is saved. Then is it required to learn HTML? I can design it directly using MS Word or not? Yes. Then is it required to learn HTML? Yes. Is it required to learn HTML? Yes. If everyone is doing in MS Word, then what is the need of HTML then? That HTML code is generated automatically, but if you want to manipulate these HTML elements or tags during what runtime, you must have the knowledge of what? HTML. You must have the knowledge of what? HTML. Until unless, because in MS Word I can design the page, but I cannot write the code. Can I write a JavaScript code in MS Word? No, I cannot write it. Then I must have the knowledge of which one? HTML to manipulate all those elements or not? Yes. There is a B tag. Now this tag represents which one? Bold. This tag represents bold. There is I tag. I stands for here italic. This tag represents. This tag represents what? Italic. Bold and italic. Bold and what is that? Italic. Yes. Again I am writing HTML. Again I am writing HTML. Okay, head. This is a head. And this is what here? Title. So example of what? Formatting. Example of formatting. I close which one? Head. Okay. So these colors will discuss again. You can define the body as a color, or you can represent one image by using which one? Background. You can represent image by using which one? Background. By using background, you can put one image, right? Let us see one image. Any images are there here? No. Any image you can take. We'll just download one image. Now at the end of the HTML, CSS and everything, you should be able to develop this kind of website. This is static or dynamic? This is static or dynamic? Static only. This is not dynamic. About applications means, if I say about applications means, are you getting applications page or not? Yes. About applications means you'll get application page. About get started with means you'll get what? Python for beginners. Now, this is complete content is web page or not? Yes. Okay, now can you develop? It means it is not a static. It is a static. It is not a dynamic. Okay, it is a static. It is not a dynamic. See, this is not dynamic. It is which one? Static only. It means whenever you click on anything, suppose PSF. If I click on PSF, I'm getting one page with the complete information about what? Python software foundation. If I want to know sponsors, PSF sponsors means I'm getting one static page with this content or not? Yes. Is it these? All these are images or not? All these are what here? Images. These are headings. These are what? Images. They try to organize these images in the form of which one? Table. But this is not a dynamic. This is what here? Static only. Ring on it. This is not a dynamic. This is a static website only. Static web development also having a lot of demand. For example, if you take schools and colleges, okay, they don't develop a dynamic. They develop only static because they try to provide information about their courses and academic calendars, all this. But that is not a dynamic. It is what? Static. But admissions you cannot take in website, right? Admission, you have to go to the college. Admission, you have to go to the college, and you have to admission, you have to take personal. But you cannot take the admission online. You cannot take the admission word online. You have to go to the college. If you see most of the university websites or college websites, okay, you don't find such kind of things. You don't find such kind of things. Okay, only static pages will be there, but not dynamic. But certain universities will have some dynamic. For example, some colleges, they want to maintain libraries and issuing books. Even that is not accessed by whom? Student. That is internally accessed by what? College staff, not by the students. Getting on? It means they have different types of what? Websites. They have different types of what? Web applications. Okay. Yes. Don't think that HTML CSS means only HTML CSS, but using HTML CSS also you can earn by designing what? Websites. Getting on? Okay. So if you have the courage, you can do anything. Okay. So you know only HTML and CSS, you can develop some beautiful websites. If you know only HTML and CSS, you can develop some beautiful websites without knowing a JavaScript or anything. You have a lot of contacts, you know people, then you can market yourself, and then you can start developing what? Websites. So that is how you become very popular, right? Okay. Not same color everywhere. Background is page background. Background, this BG color is page background. See, if you see this website, right, you are finding different colors. If you are finding different colors, means, okay, now if you see this one, right, here you find so many things, right? But this organization is done by dividing into frames and tables. Okay, this is divided into tables, right? So it is not organized like as one page. It is split into what? Number of tables. Now this is a header, right? This is a navigation bar. Nav bar, you call this as a navigation bar. This is a navigation bar. And see, this is divided into a table. And this is one, this is one, this is one, and this is what? Another one. It's divided into what? Tables. Now, this is one navigation bar. This is a tables. And if you see, this is in the form of which one? Tables. This is also in the form of which one? Tables. It means there are a lot of tags you have in HTML by using which you can develop web pages. Now let us download one image. We'll try to download which image? Background images, right? Background images. Some background images will take. Yes. Can we get this image? Save image. So I try to save in my application folder, but we'll see, right? I try to save in my application folder some image one JPEG. Image one. So what is the name of the image here? Image one. So background, I just write here image one dot JPG. Sorry, image one dot what is that? JPG. Because at the background, I want which one? Image. Okay. Yes. So I just take format test one dot HTML. Format test one dot HTML. So I just open this. Now you can see this is what here, background image. So this is the image. Okay, this is the image. What I've taken here, image. This is the image. and then so I try to insert some line breaks. I try to insert some line breaks, and then I'm saying font face. Font face is what? Arial. Font face is Arial, and size is some 5, and color is so some color I've taken. Okay, and then I just write Happy Women's Day, right? So I just close the font. So can I use alignment here? Can I use alignment here? Oh, where is this? It is somewhere here, right? So I have to insert number of line breaks. I have to insert number of line breaks. Yes. I have to insert number of line breaks. You can make it as number of line breaks because I have to insert this many number of lines. Okay, this many number of lines, and then can I use here align? Can I use here align equal to which one? Sender. Align equal to O. Align. Align equal to center. Can I use this alignment is center or not? Yes. Okay, center. I think I'm putting reverse. So alignment equal to what here? Center. So I change the color. So you can see some Happy Women's Day, right? Yeah, we can align it. We can align either left to right or what is that? Center. But how can you display the image? You can display the image by using a tag called which one? Background. So background is an attribute of which one? Body. And if you want color, see, you can have only one thing, either color or background image. But you cannot have both, right? Color and image, you cannot have both. You can have only one thing, either color, either background what? Image. But you cannot have both the things. Okay? Now, if you want this, okay, if you want this, bold, I said bold, okay, from, okay, Naresh Technologies. From Naresh Technologies, I try to close which one? Bold. I try to close the bold tag. So bold tag. Now can you see from Naresh Technologies? Yes. From Naresh Technologies. Can you do this again? The alignment is what? Center. Again, the alignment is what? Center. So the alignment is, again, I've taken it as a center. So Happy Women's Day from Naresh Technologies. But is it this text is in bold or not? Yes. Okay. Now I'm saying center. Okay, I just use italic. I just use what? Italic and 8-3 2022. Okay, I just put this as what? Italic. And again I put as what? Center. Now you can see this is italic. If you want both bold and italic, then use B. So this is bold as well as what? Italic. This is both bold as well as this is bold as well as what? Italic. This is bold as well as what? Italic. Now you can see that 8-3 and 2022, right? Yes. Okay, right? Right. Now that is about bold and italic, and if you want to put a background image, you are using what? Background. If you want background image, you are trying to put what? Background. Background. Yes. If If you want background image, you are trying to use what? Background. So that will represent a background image. So generally, you cannot copy. If in real time, if you develop any website, you cannot copy images from other websites. So what will happen? You'll have a copyright issue. Okay. So that's the reason you try to design your own images. You capture the images from your cam and you can put. Okay, but you cannot put other images in your website. So you'll have which issue? Copyright issues. Not only that, even though if you see some tutorial websites, if you see some tutorial points is there. For example, if you see this tutorial points is there. Okay, now you can see at the end. At the end, can you see the copyright or not? Okay, at the end, can you see the copyright or not? Yes. These copyrights are reserved. Means, for example, any content you copy from this website, right? What will happen? They'll try to put a case on you, right? So you have to change some words. Okay, some words you have to change it. Now, suppose if it is a Python tutorial is there. Python tutorial, suppose here you have a Python is a general purpose interpreter interactive. You copy it as it is. Copy and paste and develop your own tutorial. Develop your own tutorial. If tutorial points people see your website, okay, what they can do is they can put a case on you. Cyber crime. Okay, that case they can put it. Why? Because you copied the content as it is or not? Yes. What you can do is Python is general purpose interpreted is there. No, you can write interpreted general purpose. Interpreted general purpose, or you can write Python is a interactive high level. You have to change these words so that that sentence will not be the same. The sentence will not be the same. Now that is one thing which most of the tutorial people will do it. Why so many tutorials? Because all tutorial peoples will do the same thing, copy paste only. They take the original book and copy and then paste it. But before pasting it, what they do it, they try to do some changes in the paragraph. They take the book and copy and paste it. The book content only they'll copy and paste it. But what they'll do is they'll try to reduce it, or they'll try to increase it, or they try to change the what is that, grammar or something, right? Yes. Now this is bold. One is a bold and one more is what? Italic. Okay. Yes. Now these are some of the tags. Formatting tags. These are what here? Formatting tags. In formatting tags, you also have. See, all these are formatting only. Alignment, left alignment, right alignment, center alignment, bold, italic, and one more is what? Underline. Bold, italic, underline. This is what strikeout, and this is what subscript. This is what superscript. This is a subscript. This is a superscript, and this is strikeout. This is what underline. This is what here bullets, and this is what numbering. Okay, this is bullets, and this is what here numbering. And even though we have learned this multi-level headings, okay, this is numbering, and this is a bullets, and this is what numbering. These are nothing but list. These are nothing but which one? List. One is ordered list and one more is what? Unordered list. If you want to underline, you can use a tag called which one? U. If you want to strike out, you can use strikeout tag. If you want superscript, you can use super. If you want subscript, you can use what? Sub. That is for which one? Subscript. All this formatting. Now this is a font. This is a font, right? Font color. This is what your font color. Getting or not? Okay, just try to understand. There is a tag called which one? U. U is nothing but underline. U is nothing but underline. Okay, yes, underline. This tag represents which one? Underline. So if you want underline, then go for this tag called U. Suppose I want to underline this. So I try to use which one? U. U is nothing but underline. U is nothing but underline. Underline. Yes. So I just reload it and you can see underline the Happy Women's Day or not. Yes. Okay. Underline. If you want the complete thing to be underlined, so this is a beginning and can end somewhere here. After italic, I'm trying to say underline closing. So there is a beginning of underline and there is what? End of the underline. Somewhere we did a mistake, right? So here, yes. So everything is underline now. This is underline. So this is the beginning of the underline and this is what? End of the underline. So if you want to underline it, you can use a tag called which one? U. Okay, underline the text. Okay, underline the text. I'm copying the same thing. Line spacing also we'll talk about. Yes. You want line spacing, then use break. Line break. Or we'll talk about line spacing. If you want line break, you can use break. Between this, you can use break. So it inserts one new line, right? So this is underline. This is what here? Underline. So why all this? Because when we start working with Django, we should not have a question mark like what is header, what is body, what is underline, what is font, how to develop a beautiful website. Okay. So the important thing is front end. What client sees front end and how it is working it. Is it my website is user friendly or not? Okay, now that much creativity should have it. Now underline. Then we'll try to see some more formatting tags, but we'll try to see some more formatting tags tomorrow, right? We'll try to see ordered list, unordered list, okay, and even subscript, superscript, and even we'll talk about what is the tables, and then we'll talk about hyperlinks, like how one page can be linked with what another page. That is very important. It is very important in web application development. If I click on C++, is it open index page of C++ or not? Yes. So if I open C++, it open the index page of which one? C++. It means one page is linked with what? Another page. And how that linking can be done. So all these things we'll see tomorrow, right? So today we'll stop it here and tomorrow we'll continue. And tomorrow we'll try to install the VS Code and we'll try to put our project in that, right? So we'll stop it here and tomorrow we'll continue this. Thank you. Yesterday you missed the class. Yes, I'll upload the content. Yes.